Good morning. It is about 8:05 on Saturday morning and I'm going to work. It's a relatively grey morning and I've no idea how long it's going to take me to get to work, so I've left at 8:05. I don't need to be there till 9. Keep thinking I've forgotten something. Got my lunch. Yes, I'm just leaving now, and if I get there early that's fine. I'll just wait for the archivist to turn up and let me in, and at least I won't be late. So we only have 2 members of permanent staff on a Saturday, and the rest of the people staffing the museum will be volunteers. So it's a very, very busy day. We have more people on a Saturday, we have events going on. So I'm going to be running around, and then it's Strictly tonight, so that's exciting. I've got so many projects on the go at the moment. I'm getting thoroughly overwhelmed with my whole crafting life, to the point where this morning I went into the living room to put my socks on, and I saw all the project bags sitting there, and I thought, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. When did I get to the point where I was so obsessed with something? Oh, I have this many projects on the go. I need to dial back a bit, she says in the middle of the Strictly sock along, when it's all about knitting socks. But yeah, enough of that. I need to reevaluate, I think, and I think coming up to the end of the year, I always get a bit introspective about things like that. And last year, I remember when I was looking ahead to 2019, I said that something I wanted to do was to simplify, and I don't think I have stayed true to that at all. So I think in the coming year that is something I'm going to have to really, really think about, especially in terms of things like yarn stash and paraphernalia stash, because I'm not a very what would be the word? Consumerist person? No, that's not the word, but I'm not a big buyer of things. I'm not a big hoarder of things generally. I wouldn't say I'm a minimalist person, but I don't like to feel excessive, and at the moment the stuff I have for my crafting life feels excessive. I mean, it only fills half a cupboard oh, and a couple of boxes, but it just feels excessive. So yeah, God, what am I ranting on about at like 8:05 on a Saturday morning? Where did that come from? Goodness knows. I obviously need to drink more tea. Anyway, nobody send me anything. Usually what happens during vloggy months is people very, very kindly contact me because they want to say thank you for the vlogs and send me a little something. So please, please, please don't feel that you need to do that in any way, shape or form. I do not need anything other than the knowing that you are there and you are watching and you are enjoying what I'm doing, because that's what makes the late night editing and uploading and the nerves worthwhile. There we go. I don't know what all that meant, but I said it. Right, now I am off to work. I've said that a million times, so I'm gonna film a little bit of my journey, but I don't want to bore you with too many roads into South London. In fact, I might go a slightly different way today. Yeah, so I'll film that. The day. I can't even remember the last time I was filming, but I've got a horrible feeling it was probably in this same position about 8 or 9 hours ago. So apologies, that's not going to make for a very interesting vlog. It wasn't a terribly busy day. In fact, we probably had record low numbers of people through the door. However, it was a busy day in terms of it was eventful. Lots of stuff was going on, lots of stuff needed attention, and I just hadn't stopped, basically. I then gobbled down a piece of leftover cake about 4:15. I now have heartburn. So, I'm on my way home. It is just after 5:20. Whoop, you're a bit wobbly there. And I cannot wait to get home and relax and watch a bit of Strictly Come Dancing and see my family and hopefully have a peaceful and quiet evening. Right, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm obviously too tired to be allowed to vlog. It's very dark. I'm home and the girls are just eating. Oh, now I just look spooky. The girls are just eating and Dan and I are going to eat in a second. He's doing 2 different meals just because the girls requested something specific. I'm going to pour a glass of wine. Well, first of all, I'm going to put on my pyjamas. Then I'm going to pour a glass of wine because it has been a very long day. I've got a bit of a headache and in just over an hour, Strictly's on. And I don't think I'm even going to be able to knit my Strictly socks because I'm so tired. I'll probably end up knitting a pair of socks. I can't even talk. What am I saying? I don't know. I will or I will not knit my Strictly socks. I've got a very exciting day planned tomorrow, which I haven't mentioned up until this point, and I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but I will say I'm meeting up with some people, and I'm very excited, and the whole family's coming because it's a bit of a drive. And Dan's going to spend some time in a southwest England town whilst I go and meet up with some friends. And I'm going to take you along with me and I'm very excited. That's all I'm saying. Right, wine time. So could you just be interesting, please?
Follow the glass bottle. Abracadabra. And the glass is refilled as if by magic.
It's a magic glass. Like the magic porridge pot.
Are you calling me a porridge pot?